Okay, so I've printed some form of output and I've allowed the user to enter something as well. Now, there may be times where I want to actually refer back to what the user has entered, so I'd need to store that information. Now, that information will be stored using a variable. Now, we've used variables in the past in Scratch. We're actually going to use a variable in Python now. Now, to create a variable, it will be very easy. I need to think about the name of the variable. In this case, I will call it name. And I've said name equals input, what is your name? So whatever the user inputs, that will be, whatever the user inputs, that will be stored in my variable called name. I can also get it to print. And I'm going to write name. Now notice I have not used the speech marks in this case because whenever I use the speech marks, it would recognize it as a piece of text. So if I very quickly show you like this, it recognizes that as a piece of text. The actual technical term for that is a string piece of text. It could contain text, numbers, special characters, etc. Now, when I run that, as we can see, it says hello world. So it's printed the first line. It's asked for the name. What is your name? And I will enter Mr. C. I would enter, and as you can see, it's printed my name there and it's printed name. So you can see the difference between the two there. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that now. Okay, I'm going to actually create another variable, and this one will be called age. Okay, and again, input. Do you know what? I'm going to call this Yob. That stands for year of birth. So in speech marks, I'm going to put as input, please enter the year you were born. Okay. So I've got two inputs. I've got an output as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask it to say print, and in my brackets, I'm going to say print hi, comma, space. Now it's going to print that hi, comma, space. I'm going to, after that string, I'm going to put a comma. Okay, so I've separated the string from the next part and it will say name. So as you can see, if you look at that closely, it will print hi, comma, space. I've put that space inside the string, comma to separate that string from the variable as well. So let's very quickly run that. Okay, and as you can see, it's printed hi, Mr. C. Now, usually in Python, it should not actually be printing those brackets and speech marks, so we'll ignore that for now. So what I want you guys to do is head back over to Trinket, enter those two more lines of code for me, so Yob, the Yob variable, and printing hi with the name, and then come back and watch the next video.